Well, markets are where they are, about 0.5% lower, so let's concentrate on things global. The IMF has trimmed its global growth forecast for 2019 and for 2020. Shireen Bhan caught up with IMF's chief economist Gita Gopinath to talk about this downgrade, as well about things Indian, for instance, the independence of the Reserve Bank. Listen in.
One of the immediate actions that need to be taken is for countries to come together and resolve the trade differences and do that quickly. So that is a very important factor that we require for growth to continue. In the case of Brexit, our focus for the UK to stay in the free trade area and the transition to be smooth. If that changes and there is a costly no-deal Brexit, then that can have very important consequences for UK and therefore for the world economy. Indian growth is high. We still say that it is the highest growth rate for a large economy, so that's a big positive. I mean, the other positive is actually we forecast growth going up in 2019. And that's because of two factors: the lower commodity prices, and the other one is that we expect, because of the low commodity prices, the weaker impact on inflation, that monetary policy would be more neutral and more accommodative. Those are pluses. But going forward, I think that the big challenges for the Indian economy would be job creation and would be reforms for the agricultural sector. We very strongly kind of call for operational independence of central banks. I mean, not just the RBI, but central banks all over the world. And that is very essential to maintain macroeconomic stability. You know, there is nothing wrong in having a committee set up to discuss issues that are relevant both to the central bank and to the government. But when it comes to important decisions on the operational side, it has to be independent. The question is that does the Reserve Bank have enough reserves to maintain macro stability for the economy? Reserves can be quite fickle and they can change very quickly in a very short amount of time. So that has to be kept in mind.